We're excited to welcome our final Ignatian Network speakers to the stage, Ma-Shu-Ska Pidgeon from Brophy College Prep and Christian Estran from Loyola High School of Los Angeles.
Segu tegawisanega neyungats otaihyun niwagita lola ungwa unwi ni I ojangara ni I. Segoli. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ma-Shu-Ska Pidgeon, and I am Ho-Chunk and Oneida tribes from Wisconsin. For over 400 years, European and French colonizers in the United States have aimed to physically and culturally eradicate my people. What does this mean? That means that my first act of resistance was my first breath, being born and carrying what my people left for me. But despite colonizer efforts, I was born into the enduring Haudenosaunee culture. It is a culture where we are taught to take care and love one another through our great law and as our elders have taught us. This culture, this way of life that my people have, has never been easy. As most of you may know today, Indigenous people in the Catholic Church have had their rough moments through boarding schools, seeking to strip this culture away from my people like my grandparents and my relatives before them. Through the trauma that runs through our families and our relationships, we hurt each other. All of the lost ones, all of the lost loved ones from suicide, substances, and even our elders' old age. Through all of these things, I ask the question, how is it possible? How is it possible that I, Ma-Shu-Ska Pidgeon, Kuno, Tegawisanega, am standing here today talking about who I am and where I come from? When all seems to have fallen, how do I still have the knowledge I carry? When you think about it, it's close to impossible. I am here today because of our Creator, God, and His boundless love that has been shown through my relationships with others, because of the resilience and strength that my ancestors had and they have given to me. The ability to acknowledge my past and our past to move to our future. This is what led me into my advocacy journey and my resilience because of my support from Brophy and the boundless love I received from family, friends, and teachers in school. Even while feeling disconnected from home in Wisconsin, while being in Arizona, I've been able to keep learning about who I am and how to be a part of Native community in my school through the Brophy Native American Club. I am baptized in the Native American Church, which I have come to realize is similar in many ways to Catholicism. I have never thought I would be a part of a Catholic school or Jesuit community because of our past. But once I got nudged toward the direction of learning about what Brophy offers, the support given, and what the community is about, I had to seize the opportunity. Coming into Brophy, I wasn't sure what to expect. Although I was mostly certain that it would be a big adjustment from public school, I was put in a program with students similar to myself, who are now my best friends, and one of them was another Native student. I wasn't expecting to meet other Native students at Brophy, but he was trying to get me be a part of BNAC. Shout out to my homie Caleb in the crowd over there. I was skeptical because of the church and thinking I was a different type of Native student. How arrogant of me. But I came to learn that I had so much in common with my Native brothers and sisters in the club, and even with our allies. In BNAC, we have become so much more than just an affinity space. We are advocates, that tackle the issue that our communities face together. We have worked to bring awareness to the crisis of missing and murdered indigenous people, women in particular, and increase the cultural representation of natives at our schools. Still, the fight that connected us the most was a struggle to protect a sacred and holy site, Oak Flat. Located just 60 miles east of our school in Phoenix, Oak Flat, or Chichilbidacotil in Apache, is a place where the Creator has touched and Mother Earth provides food, water, and shelter for all people. But this sacred Apache land will be destroyed because of the world's greatest evil: greed, money. A foreign mining company wants to extract a rich deposit of copper ore from underneath Oak Flat, a process that will destroy the ceremony grounds, kill all plants and animals, pollute hundreds of billions of gallons of water, and leave a massive crater in the earth and our hearts. All while claiming that this mine is the solution to our environmental crisis because the wealthy need copper to electrify their wasteful lifestyles. Echoing the lessons my people have learned since time immemorial in our great law, Pope Francis earlier this month declared, contrary to the technocratic paradigm, we say that the world that surrounds us is not an objection of exploitation, unbridled use, and unlimited ambition, nor can we claim that nature is a mere setting in which we develop our lives and our projects, for we are part of nature, included in it, and thus constant interaction with it. In response to this injustice, and driven by my knowledge that the Creator did not give us this earth for exploitation, the members of BNAC and I have worked tirelessly for the past 3 years to save Oak Flat. We have traveled as lobbyists around the country and state, including a trip last year to right here in DC, meeting with elected leaders in Congress, the Department of Agriculture, and the Governor of Arizona. We have protested in front of courthouses as a lawsuit defending the religious rights of Native people to practice our land-based faith has moved through the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. We have hosted lectures, attended Zoom meetings, and tabled at events. But most importantly, we have prayed, particularly through our spiritual run each year, where over the past 3 years we have run hundreds of miles in a tradition of prayer and a reminder through our footsteps to our Mother Earth that we are still here to care for our mother and her ongoing suffering. The struggle to Oak Flat continues and likely will continue long past my graduation date. But through being a part of these events, I have a second family from BNAC. God's boundless love led my friend to push me to join in. God's boundless love has led us all here to IFTJ, together in communion, to fight and protect what we love, to find our own Oak Flat, our communities to support, and as a Jesuit community, to continue to spread God's love, God's boundless love. Pinagigi, Yowanko, many thank yous to you all.